So here I am at Leeming Bar Station. I've been here before. I did a video on my channel. It was the very first video I ever did, which was from here at Leeming Bar, and it went all the way to Leyburn. I think we got off at Bedale, and it was a really nice experience. You got to see all of the sort of trees and the greenery going past the windows. We went there, and obviously it was nice to see Bedale and explore the area and see the views. But yeah, we're just here at Leeming Bar, and as you can see, there's quite a few trains actually in the station, some Pacers and the likes back there, some Intercities and British Rail. Over on this side there used to be a Caledonian sleeper, but that doesn't seem to be there anymore. They seem to have two other trains there now. There's a Pacer just here and a couple of other sort of shunter type trains. But yeah, I just thought I would do a little video on this station. My son's here just doing a few little things for his project, so I thought I'd get the GoPro on and just do that. So should we go and check out the actual station itself, because it's been restored back to what it used to be back in 1920s, and yeah, let's go and have a look at that, shall we? It's just this way.
Leeming Bar Station, originally Leeming Lane Station until 1902, was constructed in 1848 as part of the newly created branch of the York, Newcastle and Berwick Railway. Designed by architect G.T. Andrews, the station boasts an original portico, displayed on the front of the building alongside what was previously a stretch of the Great North Road. For a small rural village like Leeming Bar, the arrival of a railway station marked a huge change to the way in which local residents lived, worked and travelled. The station building also housed many station masters who served as important figures in both the railway and the local community. The building served the Leeming Bar community who travelled along the railway for over a century. The line ceased to operate for passengers in 1954, prior to the beaching cuts, which saw over 3,000 miles of line disappear in the 1950s and 60s. Following the closure of the line to passengers, the station house was purchased by a local business owner who altered the building to be residences for his employees and their families. It remained in the hands of these owners until 1990s, when the newly established Wensleydale Railway purchased the building and began to restore it to a functioning railway station. In 2019, work began on the National Lottery Heritage-funded project to restore Leeming Bar Station House, allowing the building to operate as an integral part of the Wensleydale railway line and an educational heritage site. Great thanks are extended to many volunteers who have put thousands of hours of work into researching, decorating, sewing and grafting to make something special.
So the staff and volunteers have restored this back to what it would have looked like in the 1920s. There you've got your parcel office. Unfortunately the station's closed, as I mentioned before, but when it is open you can go in there and you can see exactly what it would look like back in the 1920s. So there's the parcel office, then the ticket office. You can actually go inside and check all that out, and then as you go along there's a waiting room. So this is the station master's area. You can see inside. I'll try not to get my reflection in the way, but you can see nice little afternoon tea there. Very oldie worldy. I don't think you can actually see in there. So this is the station master's house. So you can see he's got like chairs in there, and obviously there's an afternoon tea and a relaxing area by the fire while he oversees the work being done here. If you are coming here, there is accessible toilets and changing places for kids. But yeah, it's a nice little station because it has quite a lot of different types of trains. Class 142 here. This was one of them. I think this might have been the one that we were on that took us on the little journey past Bedale and the likes. But there's quite a few carriages and things here. When we came before, there wasn't as many. I think there was a couple down the far end that we just passed. And but yeah, if you're a train enthusiast, it's a nice little place to come just to see sort of the trains that are here on both sides. I mean, especially that nice little sort of train with a buffet car there. But yeah, there was a Caledonian sleeper here before. I'm not too sure if this is it. I seem to have had a bit of a switch around since the last time I came here. So if you look at the first video that I've done, which was here, it was the Leeming Bar to Leyburn, I think it was, and we got off at Bedale and likes. But there was a Caledonian sleeper there before, I'm sure of it. So I've come down the end of the station and there's a few people sort of about. But as I say, the station is closed today. Nothing's coming in or out. So there's quite a few different trains at the actual station itself. So it's nice to sort of just check them out while we're here. As I say, my son's got a little project going on. So he's trying to get that sorted out. So I thought I'd have a bit of a mooch and look. So there's plenty of British Rail intercities, little carriages and the likes, different trains. So over here there was a Caledonian sleeper that I just mentioned a second ago, but it seemed to have changed things a bit around now. There's a lot of different trains here from before. There wasn't the intercities and the British Rail trains. There was just a few different style paces. But it looks like they've changed these around, because there was a long Caledonian sleeper train here.
Off he goes. Hopefully he won't mention the Caledonian sleeper again. I thought he wouldn't shut up about it. We get it, Andy. There used to be one there. Anyway, let's see the timetables and events at the station.
So here we have the running days, so you get to see exactly when it's on. Obviously during the winter months it's not, but you get the red days are when you get to see the Polar Express, so you can get on there to the kids there, and Santa's on there and you get little gifts and whatnot. But there's quite a lot of different things you can do. Obviously around September you get the fish and chips train, the gin train, heritage open days, jazz events, all sorts, quite a few gin things, bonfire train, and then obviously you got the Christmas special trains, which is basically from November and December onwards. But yeah, it's a nice little thing. And then you got your timetables. So you can see here, we went from Leeming Bar to Leyburn. So it takes about 41 minutes, but it is a really good little journey to go on. And just a nice little experience. There's a larger version of there. But this is the sort of things you can see when you go past. Just nice little open spaces, really good views. I'll go around here and I'll show you the other side of the station itself. So I'll take you around the back of the station here. Now there is quite a few parking spaces here if you are bringing your car just for a day out. But there you go, you can see the back of the station just as nice as the front. And the great thing about it is the people that work here, the volunteers, they dress up in the actual sort of outfits they would have done in the 1920s. So you get sort of not just a look, but you actually get the feel of the place. The people sort of act out what life was like in the 1920s. And obviously you can go in the different rooms, you can see how exactly what it looked like back in the day. You've got all these signs letting you know what the life was like back then, the business, the industry. Obviously this is where milk was brought from the dairies. So the milk was brought here, put on the train line and then transported where it needed to go. But yeah, the people inside are really friendly, nice. They tell you the history of the place and what their particular roles would have been like back in the 1920s. And yeah, it's great. But obviously now, 2024, you can sort of come here and you can just go, as you can see on this map, you can go all the way to sort of Leyburn on that line and just experience a really nice day out. But as you can see, they're doing the place up, they're keeping it in top form as it was back, as I say, in the 1920s. See if we can look inside here. So that's the parcel room. Job going, so if you want to be a porter, you can go in there and you can help with all of the parcels. George Stevenson on the wall there. You can bring your dogs if you want, so it's dog friendly. But yeah, it's a nice little station. There's another little sign just welcoming you and telling you how it all started.
Tyne and Wear Metro Shunter WL4 was one of 5 built by Brush for shunting duties on the Metro system. After its time in the northeast, it was used on Channel Tunnel construction work before finally being preserved. It arrived on the Wensleydale Railway in 2021.
So hope you've enjoyed that video. It was just a short video just showing you what it was like back in the 1920s at this lovely train station here at Leeming Bar. If you're going to come here, I thoroughly recommend you getting on the Leeming Bar to Leyburn train journey. Obviously the train times you've seen in the video, disabled friendly, dog friendly, so all welcome. Yeah, so if you've liked this, give us a like below and let us know. If you've been here before, let us know what your experience was like here and what you did on your day. Did you get off at Bedale and check out Bedale, or did you just go all the way to Leyburn? But I've enjoyed myself. It's been a nice to be able to explore the station itself a little bit more than last time. I think last video I basically just got on the train somewhere around here, and then we just went to Bedale and Leyburn and then came back. I think it was quite a short video. I don't think I did any about the history of the place, but this time I thought I would do that. So as always, look after yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, it does help me, and it obviously gets my video out there. And those who have subscribed already, thank you so much, I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. So take care and bye-bye.